台湾问题纯属中国内政，如何解决台湾问题是中国人自己的事，根本不关日本什么事。今年是台湾光复80周年，日本不仅不深刻反省侵略殖民台湾的严重的罪行，反而冒天下之大不韪，妄想军事介入台海，颠覆战后秩序，重蹈军国主义覆辙。解放军有强大的能力、可靠的手段打败一切来犯之敌。日方胆敢越雷池半步，给自己招事惹事，必将付出惨痛代价。
Возник тот перечень возможных договоренностей из 28 пунктов. И, как я уже объявлял публично, он нам по определенным каналам был передан. Мы с ним ознакомились. После этого состоялись переговоры в Женеве между американской делегацией и украинской делегацией. И они, я так понял, между собой решили, что все эти 28 пунктов нужно разделить на 4 составляющих отдельных. В целом, да, и нам это все было передано. В целом мы согласны, что это может быть положено в основу будущих договоренностей. Но было бы с моей стороны невежливо сейчас вот говорить о каких-то окончательных вариантах, но поскольку их нет. Некоторые вещи, они носят принципиальный характер, и в целом мы видим, что американская сторона учитывает в чем-то учитывает нашу позицию, которая обсуждалась до Анкориджа и после Аляски. Где-то нам точно совершенно нужно садиться и серьезно обсуждать какие-то конкретные вещи. Нужно все положить на дипломатический язык, потому что одно дело, в общем, сказать, что Россия не собирается нападать на Европу. Это для нас звучит смешно, правда? Никогда не собирались, но если они хотят услышать от нас, ну давайте мы это зафиксируем. Вопросов нет. Значит, мы и до сих пор получаем заходы о прекращении боевых действий там. Войска Украины уйдут из занимаемых ими территорий, вот тогда и прекратятся боевые действия. Не уйдут, мы добьемся этого вооруженным путем. Вот.
shocking claim from Iran, and it could change everything about Israel's next war. You're watching Times XP. I am Dhriti Yatri, and for days everybody believed that Lebanon would strike back, that Hezbollah would avenge the killing of its top military commander. But now, a powerful voice inside Iran has said something really far more dramatic. Not Lebanon, Iran itself will respond, and this could mark the beginning of the end for Israel. That's what they said. Well, the warning comes from a man who doesn't just speak lightly. Mohsen Rezaei, the former IRGC commander, former vice president and one of Iran's most influential military strategists, he made a statement that has stunned the entire region. He said Israel's targeted assassinations, they are not weakening the resistance here, they are strengthening it. Not breaking morale, but uniting the entire region. He spoke at a memorial in Kerman, and it dropped a political bomb. He said that the killing of senior figure, including Hezbollah's powerful military chief, Haytham Tabatabai, killed in that dramatic Israeli strike in Beirut, will only increase determination across the Middle East. He said Israel is not eliminating the threats here. Israel is escalating its own strategic decline. Bold, provocative, and deeply alarming for Israel. In the meantime, he said that Israel is digging its own grave. That's right, such bold words. He said every assassination, every targeted strike, every covert operation is now destroying the resistance here. It is multiplied, it is intensified, it is energized. Well, his message was very simple. Israel's action will come back to haunt it, and the response will be bigger than Tel Aviv actually expects. Iran's message: this is our fight too. In the meantime, Lebanese media has been buzzing for days with talks of retaliation here, but Iran's voice now overshadows all of that. Iran says that Israel is provoking a nationwide conflict, not a Lebanon conflict, not a Hezbollah conflict, but a greater Middle East confrontation. And if Iran steps in directly, the battlefield changes everything, and that too forever. Here, he framed the assassination not as Israeli victories, but as a martyr fueling a larger war. That's right. He said that fallen commanders become symbols, symbols become moments, and moments become unstoppable force. Let me quote what he said: Israel thinks it is delaying war, but Israel is only delaying itself. Now, let's talk about Israel's strike here. Israeli officials, they insist that the Beirut operation was a precision hit on key architect of Hezbollah's military network. Well, here Israel believes eliminating these leaders is very, very important, essential to prevent attacks, essential to protect the north, essential for deterrence. But Iran is framing it very differently, as the final spark before a wider blaze. So the question now is very terrifying but very simple. Will retaliation come from Lebanon? Or will retaliation come from Iran itself? Because if Iran steps forward, the war that begins will not resemble anything the Middle East has ever seen in decades. The Middle East is on the edge tonight. Tensions are spiking, and Iran has issued one of its most terrifying threats yet. You're watching Times XP. I am Dhriti Yatri, and the spark: Israel's deadly strike in Beirut, the one that killed senior Hezbollah commander Haytham Ali Tabatabai, a man Tehran considered very important to its regional strategy. The moment news of this death it reached Tehran, Iran's tone, it completely changed, and it changed dramatically. Iran's parliament speaker Mohammad Bagher, he took the stage and he unleashed a pure fury. His words, they were not diplomatic this time, not measured, not questioned. He accused Israel of criminal activities across borders. He said Israel has crossed every red line here, and then came the line that shook the entire region. Israel's aggressive hand must be cut off from the Middle East. This wasn't a warning, this was a threat, bold, direct, and chilling. Perhaps a message meant not just for Israel, but for the US too, for Riyadh too, and for every single capital who is watching the entire region burn. In the meantime, in Beirut, Hezbollah is raging. Its leaders say that the assassination is an act of war, a deliberate escalation, a strike that demands a serious response. They are calling Tabatabai killing a red line. And Hezbollah does not use that phrase lightly. So, what happens now? That is the question that is sending shockwaves across the Middle East. Israel is on high alert. Iran's proxies are mobilizing the skies over Lebanon and Gaza. They are tensed, they are unpredictable, and analysts fear the worst thing: retaliation, escalation, and a spiral that could drag the entire region into a full-scale war. This is more than just a battlefield depth. This is a geopolitical earthquake, one that could redraw borders, shift the alliances, and ignite a conflict far bigger than Gaza and Lebanon. Iran is angry, Hezbollah is preparing, Israel is waiting, and the entire Middle East is holding its breath. A dangerous threat, a region on the edge, and a conflict that could explode any moment from now.